Hi Libra. How you doing? I saw someone specifically after that be like, I want you to answer me. Like, how are you? How you doing? Okay, so 6 month forecast. The initial intention, I guess the inspiration of this reading was to go from, because we just got out of this little eclipse pocket, and now we're sort of free of that, and I wanted to look to usually eclipses work in like a 6 month process. Sometimes it can spread out over a year and a half, but averagely 6 months, most of the gist of it gets done or is shown or is healed or something grows in that time, sheds in that time, depending. So now till then, there's also something astrologically that I just put together too that's I didn't realize was, like, I didn't realize this other part was happening, and now I know. And because it's really beautiful knowing too. So Jupiter has something to do with this, and Jupiter will actually be going retrograde on the 9th of October during your season, and that will be happening kind of for the next 6 months also, technically till February versus March, but it's a roundabout. So this time frame again is emphasized by, I guess, the moon and Jupiter. So I wanted to look at a bit of energy for the next 6 months for you. And actually, before we even really jump in here, I really want to thank you, Libra. Thank you for your hard work, for always showing up, for being so supportive, so giving and kind. I notice it. I see you, and I appreciate you, and so thank you again for being here. If you want to look at this from the eclipse to eclipse sort of bridge, astrologically, this is your 12th to your 6th house, so you're working that way. So you could be healing something so within you. Could be health-wise too. Where we go through these big periods of like, okay, I'm doing a lot of inner work, right? And I feel like collectively we've been doing a lot of that. And obviously handling the things in the physical world, but it's kind of, maybe for some, it could be where the focus, as we're looking down, we close sort of the other side of this bridge again, and the 6th house is like the health of ourselves, right? We want to treat ourselves, well. There's all kinds of like boom, bam. Treat ourselves well, so those are emphasized. Alright, let's see what Zumi has to say after I have a sip of coffee. I haven't been able to drink hot things for a while because I had to deal with some tooth stuff. And it feels really nice to like have the thing that I waited for. Alright, Zumi, what you get to say for the next 6 months for Libra? Maybe 2 or 3. Oh, okay. So you are positively inspiring during this time. The Jupiter aspect is nice too during that period because Jupiter's in Taurus. The ruler of Taurus is Venus, which is also your ruler. And right now, as we start this bridge, like it starts with Venus in your sign, Venus in Libra, which is so beautiful. It's such a nice place for it to be. It's like soft and strong energy. All right, there's one more card that came out with that. Queen of Coins. Great. Great, so comfortable. If we were to just take the next 6 months as the cards that we have on the board and that's all that, it's like, this is what we have and that's it. This is really good, Libra. As long as you understand that there's, because you do have the card, the mood card, which is funny to me because it's always positive, but then it has this, well, I guess I'm seeing this fun, sort of playful energy behind it. Maybe the things that get you like real quick under the skin is sort of like when you become an Aries. Did you hear that snap? And it's just like, oh, I can't do it now because that's not my natural energy. But when something gets pokey, you can divert that energy pretty easily through wisdom. And I feel like this card's come quite a bit through these readings, especially, I believe this was a lot going through Earth energy. So yeah, because any mood or emotion or even feeling that we've had up until this point, there's probably nothing new under the sun, right? So there's already this previous experience and what has been done. And all you have to do is just stay conscious of that. And of course, I heard you're human, things will get like a little bit annoying, but if the overall is good, then you really only have to focus on there's only little tiny things, I guess, that would be problems, but these are almost like good problems because it's more of just a testing of how you want to be. I love it when spirits like, yeah, that's the sentence. It's always so much simpler. Okay, so you're meant to also, do we say inspire positivity? You have all the elements here. The positive card is kind of like the sun card. You know, everything around, when this shows up, everything around it is lighter and brighter. It's warmer. It's warmer. Cactus lives in the desert. That's warm, right? This color is even warm. So I keep saying like a fire, or maybe little fires would be nice to have. You know, even the sound of fire makes a room feel, a space feel warmer. So maybe that's something you'd want to listen to or create. Hold on. (1981), 1972. When someone was 42 or 24, I can't quite see. 24, 28 years old. Did we say 31, 32? I heard, where were you? Oh, this is also a year someone else was born. Like your parents or your grandparents. I see more positive, or this may be wanted to be felt is more positive energy, maybe around finances. Or around what I guess it's what's important to you. You're allowed to be bountiful. This person is so beautiful. They've earned this position. Like you can tell who someone, is it who or what they've been through. But the past is not what defines them. When did we talk about next in line? I keep seeing someone like throw a ball or throw something. It's like, here, catch. But it's not a this, it's like, here. And you're like, oh, got it. But it's something you would probably grab with two hands. So it's big, it's fairly large, it's not small. Be open to what's possible. Some of you are saving for something, or because this is also a very abundant person, which would show me that a person knows they don't need much. I feel like we've talked about this year quite a bit, right? Libra always matures into more Saturnian nature as it grows, right? You know, for instance, we were talking about having the coffee, right? This isn't a very large, I like a smaller coffee cup. But I've only drank maybe a third of that, and I already realized that by not having it for some time and then taking it in and it being of good quality, I don't need much of it. Did we talk about this recently? Do you mind if I go get a glass of water? You want to see the cards while I... Does this help? Am I going to be able to do this? Of course I can. Sure. Be right back. Cool water. Now we have to reverse. Got it. Okay, we're back. Thanks for being patient. Queen of Coins. I almost want to say that's that. It feels short, so I guess it's a good thing. It's not, it doesn't seem complicated. If you're working towards this queen, you're on your way there, but I feel like this energy in a more tangible sense, if it has to do with something that last August. Or what you've been creating, ideas about creation. What do you create in the physical world? You're very good at it? The Queen, you're very good at it. What a person creates here, too, is totally from their heart. It's kind of always a positive undercurrent in whatever's created. It's, and I guess whatever's being created is coming from a place of being, really being inspired. Be like, what, this, So I guess whenever, if you get into a mood, some of you may just need to do something very simply like that. Give attention to the physical world more so. Right, because this eclipse bridge that we're working through, which is also connected to Jupiter, Saturn is squaring Jupiter during that time period, which actually keeps Jupiter very present. And Saturn, it's good with Saturn because Saturn's like, here we are, this is reality. And that's good, you know. Some people take that Saturn is hard, it can be harsh, but like, once you understand what the rules of the game are, it's not, you can play an infinite game within those bounds, right? As long as you're playing fairly. And I see here, this would be a very positive, fun game to play. So whoever you're playing with or whatever you're creating with, because the play seems innocent versus playing with something. It's, or trying to, you know, like, it's, no. It's just being with it. I hope this is making sense. Right, because you have wisdom not to reach out and like poke, like, you know, poke the cactus. It's quite obvious, like, you know what a cactus is. So, and it's not to say that you wouldn't be learning in this time period, but again, it's more of a, and I don't see it as a significant over to do in ways of testing. It's just these little, it's pretty smooth, and then again, there's just these little things. So I would focus, as there are no big things in the way, then what are you thinking about your future creations, and in what kind of way? Okay. I also see very positive, again, inspiring, just these words are strong, people in your life too, that you're attracting. But no matter, I heard, remember, no matter if no one was around. And someone said, I'd be doing the same thing. So there's an agreement and an understanding. I do see your finances better next year. Put some positive energy around that. Even your again, your body, right? You get Alright, I feel a little tired. That's my mood. Chill. It's an overcast day. Actually hasn't rained in a while. It's really nice. Okay. I hope this was helpful. We'll talk more, I'm sure, in relation to these kinds of things, but good luck on your walk, and enjoy this walk. It's a nice walk. You don't have to rush through anything, Queen. Just walk. I heard walk with grace, walk with with esteem, with a little bit of steam. Okay.